Alright, so we're back with some more Octopath Trap. We just defeated the Huntress's, like, intro story boss fight thing, whatever you want to call it.
Faring well.
Yay. Now we should be able to inquire on this guy. A hunter who coveted the position of headman was bested by another. He's given up on his ambition, or so he would have others believe. In truth, he waits patiently for a chance to usurp the village leader, or at the very least ensure that his son succeeds where he failed. More plentiful provisions. The townsmith and armorer have new wares. Oh, okay, so that's how we end up going about that. Nice. Well, I guess we're provoking anybody.
Now, letting us hunt him.
Ah, it still is only a 1v1, that's fine. Do we actually get use of our other summons? We do. Though, I mean, Lindy does just fine right here, so there's no real reason for us to go out of our way.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Roar.
The hunt endeth.
Well, presumably we got everything we needed out of him, so, go on. We already talked to him normally, in which case it's time to go another round, old man.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next? What? Yeah!
We know how this goes. 445. Holy.
The hunt endeth.
This is giving her solo XP, which works out. That way our main character isn't that much more overpowered than other people. See if anything else actually really ended up changing in the village here. I mean, we do apparently have access to new wares within the area.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
And I think we definitely will pick up a more accurate bow for her. I don't know if that would necessarily influence the skill's accuracy. I would like to think so, but that may not be the case. Hence why there's a skill that also gives her increased accuracy. That's probably how you'd have to do it. But I guess we won't know until we try it, right? Interesting. It knocks him out of the way so we can actually be in here to grab the chest. And of course, we don't have the thieves, so we can't grab it right away. Soldier's longbow increases target's defense. It does lower accuracy, but it basically doubles our attack, which is kind of insane. I do need to buy more of the herbs if possible. Why does this have to be so expensive? Do we really want to go? I mean, it almost doubles it, and we do get a lot of crit out of it for 2 less accuracy drop. That's a lot to drop into it, though. I mean, this is far more affordable, and it gives us much better accuracy. Maybe we do a small investment here, or do we go all in? But if we're gonna be using summons and whatnot all the time, it feels like that would make. Do we really need it, though? Do we really need it, though? We'll wait on it for now. Absolutely, we're gonna fight everyone in this village.
Now, letting us hunt him.
How could I not?
Letting the hunt begin.
Well, he's weak to pull hard, and we can see the Gabrodillo. What's that?
Coming. If yeah.
I wonder what, like, tier they consider Lindy to be.
I honor
Like, if we
my
exclude the fact that we will lose our summons after X amount of uses, just like strength-wise, probably around like 3. It might be higher than that. I wonder if Lindy scales with our Huntress lady. That would seem to make sense.
Letting my arrow fly in true. Letting. Yeah. 'em. 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 '
Why fight these guys? These guys are plugs. Well, it's easy XP, it's easy job points, and we get a little bit of money and sometimes some items out of them. And it's quick, so I mean, why not, right? Well, there's the tavern, so we can change people out if we wanted to or not, but there's no real reason for us to do so at the moment.
Now, let us hunt him. Letting the hunt begin.
It's good to see that we can actually upgrade the in-game shops at some point, though it seems to be more or less coming from our interactions with the actual people within the towns itself. So we do want to talk with our apothecary to everybody wherever we can. Our Huntress is leveling up so much faster than our apothecary, dude. Although, to be fair, she has, like, way more people that she can fight, especially in this village.
Then be hunted. Letting my arrow fly and true.
I feel like these, like, challenge fights also seem to give more XP in general than the random encounters outside. Maybe that's just me.
The hunt endeth.
Alright then.
So thou art going after Zonta.
Of course we are. It feels like we should have been able to use the dire wolf if it's going to be traveling with us.
Hagen here cameth seeking my help. In his letter, he said he was bound for Stonegard. We shall begin our search there.
I pray it is no more serious than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to pay his innkeeper. For a Hagen who cometh all this way alone, I cannot help but fear the worst. Prithee, take us care.
We will.
And don nothing foolish. Don as Zonta saith, child, not as he would doeth.
Thank you, Chief. Fearing not for us. We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side.
Cool.
Stayest safe, Master. We're coming.
And so did the Huntress, and it set out on her journey. Her master having vanished hunting the baneful Red-Eye, and now fell to her to find him and bring him home. What fate awaits her on the road ahead, only the gods can say. Okay, so now we've got her as a more or less stay in the party for the time being. The world is leveling up around us, as we can see here now that we have a second party member. At least for all the story members here, it seems as though everybody's recommendation has come up to level 7. Chapter 2 for our hunter here is level 27, and for our main characters, 24. It might be lower scaled on our main character because it was our main character that we originally picked up. So now it's just a matter of finding out who we want to pick up next, I guess. So now we've got physical damage. We got multiple ways of breaking people through physical means with our Huntress. So now, I mean, we already have a healer more or less through our apothecary. So maybe some support-esque type things with the dancer? Sure, why not?
A good day to you.
This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures. Really? An old man of gentle disposition who resides within the Sunlands. In another lifetime he bore another name, was feared as a bringer of death, but when a noble client betrayed his trust, the assassin's daughter paid the price, and so he renounced his trade forever. Oh my. Fight him immediately. Nah, we'll talk around a little bit first before we just go immediately dunking on people. Okay, so that's gonna lead us to the story.
How are you?
I've never been down there myself, but I hear the passage just past here leads out somewhere in the sands. Wow. Go ahead and talk to her too. New weapons for sale. Nice. Though she came to Sunshade to find her mother, she was too late, for the woman had taken ill and passed away. All that remained to give the girl comfort was a dancer's dress, a memento of happier times. Is that what they call it? New weapons for sale. Nice. Apothecary seems pretty good just for, like, passive stuff, for being able to upgrade shops and whatnot. These are the dancers' dormitories. I don't mind if I do. A blade in the employ of the tavern's master, born into poverty, he threw his lot in with the gang of thieves at a young age and did whatever black business was asked of him. Though he has since taken up a more respectable trade, he remains willing to provide any service for the right price. Okay. Alright, hidden gem within the area. The armor. Well, I can't make use of any of these swords or the daggers, unfortunate. Arcane hatchet. That would increase my elemental attack with my apothecary. There's something to that. Grand Helm, 89 defense increase. Max SP plus 21 with this tiara, though. That would be... I mean, that's pretty worthwhile, because my SP is, like, non-existent. Protective earrings give me plus 10 to each of them. And I don't have equipment at the moment, so it's just a straight-up increase. Again, we'll still think on it, but it's definitely something I'm interested in, just getting those free stats and whatnot. How's our provisioner look? Alright, well, we mostly got everything there in terms of what I can get. Really not too much in there. Then again, we're in a desert, so what does that really say, huh?
Yeah?
This tavern is Master Helgenish's pride and joy. He's particularly fond of the dancers, if you catch my meaning. Oh, I think we know. Born and raised in the frigid north, he was at first unaccustomed to the sight of Sunshade's dancers performing such light, revealing garments. He has since resolved to stay in Sunshade for as long as circumstances allow. Really? I wonder why that may be. Okay, it looks like I can actually go into the dormitories. Considering that hidden items over there. Do we need to go into the inn? I mean, if I want my SP back, I guess I could. With that mighty cliff that towers above us, Sunshade is cloaked in the shadow even during the day. From birth, this elderly woman's vision was quite poor. Having never ventured beyond the borders of the Sunland, she has never seen rolling seas nor cloudy skies, and likely never will. Okay. Thanks for all that, I guess. Silver-filled pouch. Probably just a sellable, more than likely. Oh, we still have the nuts we can use. Fetches a high price if sold. Nice. Well, may as well go ahead and sell it then, right? I like how it auto goes to the top of the screen. That way I don't have to dig through all my stuff to find it. 8K too. That's like... That's a good piece of gear right there for just existing. We take those. I guess if I walked around the area, like back to this way, I could have picked up more beasts. So much for that. I guess we're gonna check out the dancers' dormitories. For the hidden item, of course. Healing grade medium. All right. Well, it's a thing. Do we dunk on everybody now? Strength 1, provoke this individual. Your reputation in town will suffer if I fail, it said. But if I don't fail, then I'm all good. A monster? I can take any monster. We'll see about that.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
He had the same
in,
difficulty
if thou
rating as the ones
darest.
in the regular place from where she was. Okay, so...
Sorcery.
Pole axe and sword were not what we're looking for here. He blinded me, but do blind affect summons? Presumably not. Okay, so, well, my only bowman is you. Okay, then. Well, check it out. No. But it doesn't seem like it's affected my accuracy in terms of my summons. We do have a healer through our pig there, so we're not worried about that, really. Guess we just go hard boost with Lindy. Oh yeah, he's so gone.
The hunt ends.
He's still only rank 1 difficulty. Said our reputation would only go down if we lost, so we should be fine to do that. Yeah, no, they're like, oh, this is fine. As long as you win, Forehead, just don't lose. Easy. I wonder if I fight her if she moves out of the way, because it said that that area led to somewhere in the sand, which would seem to suggest that I can get past her through some means. Level 2. Well, if he's going to be level 2, we can go ahead and throw down some first aid. So that way... We fought a level 2, or have we not fought level 2? What's that? A monster, you say? I will not let that stay.
Letting us begin.
We have
Letting
healing
the hunt
items, at the
begin.
very least. We can check 2 weaknesses with our leopard here. He does some damage, and apparently he's relatively quick. Thankfully, we could break him and go in with a triple boost here.
Coming.
He hasn't done over 100 damage, and we have 300, so even with the crit, we should be okay. Nice.
I honor thee, my quarry.
That was a good amount of XP for taking that dude out. I don't think going into the town will, like, reset the day or anything, but on the off chance it does, we'll just use a healing item. And continue to fight everyone in the city, because reasons. A monster? Why do I just get dragged into trouble?
Now, letting us hunt him. What next?
Just lucky, I guess. Not to swords or polearm attacks, okay.
What next?
How do you feel about bow attacks? Not against bows either.
Sorcery.
Wow, you have a stun. What?
Coming. If holding back nothing.
What? How did it hit a weakness?
hunt
That
ends.
what? I attacked her with that the first time, and then it did say there was a weakness, so then I attack a second time, and then there's a weakness? Make it make sense, and it did actually move her out of the way. Traditional dancer garb. Okay, is that actual equipment I can wear? In theory? Presumably body? Ooh, max SP plus 12? Putting it on my... Oh, man. I mean, honestly, our hunter would probably be better with it, because a lot of her stuff costs a lot more SP than mine. And also, I can actually regen SP a little bit with my apothecary. It would have been nice to see equipment and whatnot actually make differences on the character models. But maybe that's asking for a little too much. You want to go, Grandma? You want to go? You're not full health, but it's Grandma. Surely this will be fine. A monster in a place like this? I suppose if you live long enough, you get to see everything.
Letting us begin.
It is nice that they always have like some form of quote when you challenge them, and not just a generic one for everybody. Nice little attention to detail. And go.
The hunt ends.
We got an ice stone out of that one. Of course, we could talk to her, but we're not going to do that just yet. At the very least, we got to check out the town in the back, assuming they'll allow me in there. There's our tavern. Can I fight inside the tavern? Apparently I can't. First I can bring monsters into the tavern, and then I can fight into the tavern. What a world. Milady?
Well, well.
Good food, good drink, and the dancing girls are easy on minds. If only the prices were a bit more reasonable. Indeed. The prodigal son of a wealthy family who was cast out after failing to earn his keep. He has no great dreams nor aspirations, and has recently been toying with the idea of owning his own tavern. Nice chatting with you. Free item for me. Don't mind if I do. Nourishing nut in a tavern. Oh, okay. If you say so. Strength of 1. Heck, what's this beast doing in here?
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest.
We did find the weakness. Mental augmentation. Okay,
Let in the
so
hunt
you're gonna use magic, or you're just gonna push? Okay, I wasn't thinking you were getting 2-shot.
I honor thee, my quarry.
It seems we won, indeed. Well met, traveler. What can I do for you? Restore reputation. Oh yeah, it's all right. I just won't fail, forehead. It's just that
Well.
I've come to rest my travel-weary body for a while. No better place in the realm, I'd say. A self-proclaimed scholar who travels the land and samples the cuisine of various taverns, and afterwards assesses them in a variety of criteria. He hopes to compile his findings in written form and disseminate them to the public, but has yet to find a patron willing to fund this bold endeavor. It do be like that sometimes. I never expected to have to fight off a monster in a place like this.
Let us
Well,
begin.
you know, stranger things have happened.
Come in, if thou darest.
Weak to swords. Good.
Come in, if thou darest.
It seems
Let
kind of
my
strange that we don't actually have our own breaks.
The hunt endeth.
I guess that could be kind of devastating, but it'd be helpful for the time that you had your breaks. The dancing girls here put on quite a show. Even the ladies are joining in. All right, well. A young woman, a noble of humble birth, who left her parents and came to Sunshade to work at a tavern. From an early age, her mother, an experienced swordswoman, trained her in the use of a blade. Owing to her consummate skill, the tavern has seen a sharp decrease in drunken fisticuffs. Wham! Alright. Hidden item somewhere. Although it looks like back in the regular part of the city here. Strength of 2. Tavern Winch. Oh my.
Good show.
I traveled across half the realm to visit this place. They say there's a girl who dances like a goddess. This hunter has developed a habit of treating himself at the tavern after claiming the rewards for impressive marks. After slaying a fearsome beast that was terrorizing the populace, he has received a son fit for a king. Has been wearing the same satisfied grin for days on end. What's this beast doing?
Let us begin. What next? Come in, if thou darest.
Okay, absolutely destroyed. Well,
Thou didst fight with courage.
you know, I was thinking I was gonna just be able to boost wreck him on the next one, but now apparently we could have just went all out and more or less one-shot that.
Hello.
Word around town is that dancers here put on private shows for the master, if you know what I mean. Oh my. How much to buy this tavern, per se? It's just, you know, asking for a friend, I mean. Unlike other mercenaries who are accustomed to the sights of Sunshade, this greenhorn is not, having never known the intimacy comfort of the fair ladies, because I don't think you two will like that if I said. Unsurprisingly, this has led to spend altogether too much coin on the dancing girls, far in excess of his meager earnings. Hey, just got at the end, let's go. Strength of 1. I sure never thought I'd have to fight off a monster in a place like this. Alright, so not all of them are unique, but that's
Then
I mean,
be
that's to be
hunted.
expected, more or less, especially
Letting
with
my
so many
arrow fly and
NPCs.
true. Letting the hunt begin.
Man, why do I not just boost these guys immediately? At least the level 1 ones. Seems we won, indeed. Why are all my patrons knocked out? Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
there.
They say this place turns away all but the wealthiest of customers after nightfall. Really now? Undeniable allure. Okay. A merchant in desperate search of a good time. Since the recent birth of his first youngling, he has found it considerably more difficult to carousel close to the home in Victor's Hollows, and so he has taken the frequenting Sunshade instead. The townspeople will be more receptive to your attempts to allure them. Oh my. Well. Head out to immediately provoke. Monster, oh please, just let me escape.
Letting us begin.
Alright, I think we learned from the last fights. We just immediately boost. You know, you lived through one attack. You're impressive. And alright, well, you know, you lived through one of them.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Thanks for the information, nerd. And throw down a heal since it is a level 2 fight. Hey, honestly, who brought a monster in here?
Now, letting us hunt him. Letting the hunt begin.
No weakness out of Lindy. Alright then. Blinding arrow, who cares?
What
Ow.
next?
Okay, so that was pole arm and sword. How about bow? But you're also using bow. More health for all.
Let the
Well,
hunt
that's
begin.
not nice. Why you gotta be like that? What if we blind? It does damage plus blind. That's kind of nice. And we did manage to get the blind there. Yet they still managed to hit me. Hey, yo, chill. We had the excuse to use our pig, and apparently the pig is a decently good heal. Alright then. Alright, maxed out Lindy hit, let's go.
Letting my arrow fly.
Yeah, you got quite a good amount of speed to you, don't you? Alright, man.
The hunt endeth.
A little spooky. More so for the fact that she was faster than when we were. That was enough to get us a level up, though. Alright, Death. You wanna go? You wanna go? Oh, hey, there's our hidden item. Arcane Glaive. Hey, that's a straight-up weapon right there. Or it should be a weapon anyways. Although a glaive, was that gonna count as? Nothing that I have access to, of course. I guess I could just check my inventory. It's a full arm. Of course it is. Alright, well, we knocked everybody out in the tavern and around town. Oh, wait, did I forget to fight this guy? Or did everybody reset? No, I just forgot to fight this guy. What's all that racket in the tavern? Don't worry about it, man. Doesn't matter if it's man or monster. No one gets past me if they ain't paid.
Letting us begin.
Who's gonna tell them?
What next? Come in, if thou darest.
Poison, really? That's pretty cheesy. You really gonna be like that? Well, doesn't matter if I'm poisoned if it never procs. Alright then, how's our money looking? 25k? It is pretty nice. Everybody's knocked out. We fought everybody we needed to, because of course. Do we actually treat ourselves to some weaponry? It's gonna be really annoying if I end up finding better equipment right after I buy something for like 12K or something, you know? Do we really need the heal? Nah, I just could use SP on my main character, but I don't really need it like that. I don't think that's where I should be going at. Alright, if you insist. Well then. Alright, so we fought everybody in town. We explored it more or less, so we are going to go ahead and call this episode here, and we will start the dancer story in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you liked us just... Hopefully you liked to watch me just knock out the entire town, you know, as we do in true fashion so far in this game. And we will pick up the dancer, hopefully, in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you then.